Hi guys, as in the last lecture, we learned the mathematical operators used in Python. Today, we will learn more about the strings. As in the data types lecture, we discussed what are strings. Today, we will deep dive into strings more. So, strings are basically series of text written between two double quotes. For example, hi. So, this is also a string, or between single quotes, both are strings. This both is considered as string by the Python, but the difference is mostly we refer string as double quotes and we use characters for single quotes, but we can write in both ways for strings. So if we have to write some text such as coder said double quote, so we have to write hi. So for example, we considered this text coder says hi. So while writing in Python, we use double quotes for the description of the text, but when we are using double quotes inside the double quotes, it will throw an error in the Python. Let's see an example in our python.py file. Print p, and now if we execute this, so we will get invalid syntax. As many double quotation marks are used in this single string, the first quotation marks ends at the comma and it becomes the first string, and the second string is the only double quotation marks. So the hi doesn't become a string and it throws an error as none of the operators are used in between the two strings. So we have to, for using these quotes in a string, we have to give a trailing forward slash before any special characters we are using. So if we use this trailing forward slash and now execute it, we get the output coder says hi with the double quotes used in it. Or else we can give single quotes before it. This will not throw an error, but it will give us single quotes, but mostly we use double quotes. So we can use inverse statement such as we said, both single quotes and double quotes can be used to describe a string. So we can inverse the implementation of the double quotes here to the single quotes and change this single quotes to double quotes. So now we will get our required output as coder says hi with double quotes here. So we can inverse this, or we can use the previous, like, so we can use this as trailing double quotes. So we will get this output and this output at same. For more such special characters using in the strings, such as the forward slash, if we use forward slash here, then it will consider this quote as the string quote, means like this, the string quote, and the end of quotation mark will have problem in it. So we require only forward slash. So for writing only forward slash, it will take its successive character and create it a special character which is used in strings. So while we use only the forward slash, it will take its successive quote and convert into a string quote, means used in the output. So for that we have to put two backward slash, and now you will get a backward slash in the output. So similarly, to use a single quotation, we can use this forward slash. So we can use a tab using forward slash t for tab and then our text which we need to print. So to create a new line, we use forward slash n. For example, see, we can see here 1, 2 and 3 are printed on new lines. So this /n is used to give a new line, to create a new line where it is given. So we can write anything after 1, such as A, and for B, C. So you will get ABC. Whenever Python sees a /n, it creates a new line there. So we can create new lines using /n. Let us print a statement using variables and the concatenation property of the string. Let's take a variable as s1, sentence1. So give it a string, assign it a string as hi, this is, and create a variable n1 to store the value of name as Rohit. So to print this statement, so we'll take first s1, then add n1 to it, means concatenate, as these both are strings. So we'll concatenate hi, this is Rohit. So let's take the output. So see, we can get the output as hi, this is Rohit, but we are not getting a space between these two concatenation. So basically the concatenation property directly joins this part to this part and creates a new string. So to have a space between that, give a space in previous text, or so if we give a space in previous text, we get a space, else we can give a space in a next statement. So we can change this name to anything as Sam. We get hi, this is Sam. Let's change it to coder. So we get hi, this is coder. So that's all about the concatenation. So concatenates directly attach these both string from its starting and ending point. So to format this text, we require a space. To present it beautifully, we require a space between two strings. If we require, then only we have to specify that space in one of the text, before or after. So here there is one more property, like if we take the s1 string and then multiply it with an integer. This is an integer as it is not quoted by double quotes. So if we now execute, this will give hi, this is hi, this is, it will give twice times. So if we multiply it by 5, then we will get 5 times hi, this is hi, this is hi, this is. Let us give a space that if to understand more clearly. So here hi, this is hi, this is first, this is second, this is third, this is fourth, and this is fifth. So you can repeat number of times any string. You can directly put a string instead of giving variables. So let's print hi with a space to neatly understand that. So here we got hi. So we can also input 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 0. So 5 times. See, we got a large number repeating itself. So like this, multiplication of a string with the integer, we get repetition of that string, the number of times the integer is given. So if we add a number, it will throw an error as we are concatenating string with an integer. So it will not perform that. But we can multiply this string, so to get the output as a repetition of these numbers. So as this is a string, this will occur. So pay attention while using the data types. So we can also use a double quotes 3 times to print the text as we need in our output stream. So let's create 1, 2, and 3. So it will print the same string in our output console, as automatically Sublime Text creates a tab before new line. We got a tab here also. So if we remove this, so we will get 1, 2, 3. So we can write anything between this, like as hi, this is with double quotes. Let's type the coder and then give a double quotes. So it will perform everything. So it will type the text between these 3 double quotes same to same on the output console without changing a single text. So here we don't get an error for writing this double quotes inside this string. This is also considered as a string, but this command exactly copies the string between these 3 double quotes and print it to the output console. So we can change anything to, so let's put it with a single quote and let's give here a exclamation. So see, you can see here, but here we got the same text, exact text, a copy of this text written between the 3 double quotes. We doesn't need to write a forward slash before this double quotes and single quotes and forward slash. So here also we got a tab without writing this forward slash t and got a new line without writing forward slash n. So this exactly copies the string between these 3 quotes and print it to the output. So if we remove this tab and then print, so we'll get 2 text. So we'll get 2 on this separate line. From today I will provide a daily task in the videos and you have to comment the output in the comment section. So today's task is to print an essay about yourself using Python. So basically the format would be hi, this is, write your name here, then I love Python or any programming language you love. My age is, here you have to perform a, mathematical calculation. Use the mathematical operators and print your age as 6 plus and your age means x, where x is equal to age minus 6. So you have to take a variable, print this your name using a variable, use here mathematical calculation to import your age, where you have to print the age as 6 plus a variable in which your age minus 6 is written. So in this variable x you have to store your age minus 6 number and then output 6 plus x in the output console. So this is your today's task. That's all for today. Let's meet in our next session.